Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22, continuing our Swiss chocolate run here. Just harvesting off our oats at the moment, and obviously getting straw from those. I was like, why did we done? Because the guy's not, the worker jumped out. So we do need to unload some milk today, and not so much because we are full here, because we do have a little bit more space, but because we are almost empty here. So we're definitely need to get some milk delivered to keep our cheese process rolling. I'll be on our list of to-dos at some point. But I guess I could do it now, because not much else for me to do right this second. So let's grab us a milk trailer. Guess we'll just keep with this one for now. Although it will take us a couple trips to get it done, but that's okay. Got a decent chunk of money at the moment. I mean, all things considered. And, but I really, I feel like our next plan, we've got to get the sugar going in order to get the chocolate going. I'd like to start getting the chocolate going at some point, obviously. Which does mean we need a sugar mill in order to get the sugar mill going and all that kind of stuff. We need a place to put it. And unfortunately, just don't feel like we have that much space where we're at right now. Could we technically fit it in? I'm sure we can. But I feel like the best option would be just to go ahead and get some more land after all. I've kind of gone back and forth on it a bit. Yeah, I don't know. Getting more land gets us more stuff per year. Just gives us more space to put some new things. So most likely 20 down here would be the land that we'd grab. Although again, 21, 22, those are equally decent options. I think I already figured out, didn't I figure out we need a couple $100,000 to get everything I need? But yeah, I don't know. I have to look at it again here in a moment. Still a lot of equipment that we technically need because we're having to keep leasing a bunch, but it's hard. Money's hard mode. Money is hard. In case you did not know. Got a good amount of cheese over here just sitting waiting and ready to sell off. What's the month that we care about for cheese? January. Or February. So we're ways away from that. We should have quite a bit by the time it does come time though. That'll give us a pretty big chunk of money. I mean, we got enough food here to feed twice as many cows for probably a whole year. Or close to it. Now, I don't know if our cheese factory could keep up with that much, yeah, could keep up with that much milk. Because obviously double the milk would be a lot. I mean, our cheese factory hasn't run out of milk since we started putting milk in there, has it? I don't think so. I think we're at a pretty good pace at the moment. Now, we could also turn on the butter, to be fair. So, that would be a reason to turn on butter. Even though butter's not quite as profitable, it's still more profitable than just flat milk. And it would increase the rate that we're consuming milk. Of course, so would chocolate, to be fair. I want to keep this trailer till the end of the day. Hopefully I don't forget to sell it back. Just because obviously we're going to get some more milk before the end of the day anyway. Might as well grab whatever we can. Right now we're down to what, about 1,000? Something like that? Yeah, 1,600, so. Cheese factory doesn't. It uses like 3,600 per day, doesn't it? Yeah. So right now we have... Actually, we don't have enough for a full year. But we're going to get more before the end of the year anyway, so... It's kind of one of those things. We have enough for about half of the year, though. 6 months. Maybe I should have borrowed the equipment for that contract just so we'd have another tractor. Make sure I double check. There wasn't a tractor over here, was there? Any contracts that we could just pick up just to have another tractor? And we could grab a fertilizing contract. Like fertilizing 20 would be really close. You know what? Let's do that. It's worth getting another tractor for that. Actually fertilize with our slurry or manure as an option. All right, we don't need this right this second. As soon as I clear off this field, we'll get one of these guys started on getting this field prepped. Honestly, all that may be is just renting the cultivator seeder. Do we have... We don't have a cultivator seeder at the moment, so that's good. That's fine. Oh, I keep forgetting we have this baler, this header right here. I'd like to sell this back at some point. I meant to get the rostral mesh just so I could sell that back. Okay, that's fine. I'll try to remember next time around, but we definitely... I bought that, and then I realized that, it is pretty small. There are, potentially better options out there. So I kind of went that direction, but I forgot to return it. I assume that harvester can't pick that one up, but we'll try. I've never actually tried before. I mean, it's not like it's worth that much money, that header. So it's not like it's costing us that much just sitting there. Okay, let's get you... I guess you can grab the trailer real quick to pick up that stuff. Almost another full trailer load. Goodness. We got a lot. These are the exact same tractor. I just realized. All right. Let's unhook you. Have you go grab the whatever seeder we're going to use to get our grass going. Want something that can do cultivating at the same time, which is probably this one on the end, right? It's the cheapest, best one that does cultivating and seeding at the same time. Yeah, there's nothing else that's even close to being that cheap. There's Pottinger, but that's bigger than we need. All right, let's grab this one on the end then. Should be fine. Just grass, right? Just double check. I think they all do, but I just might as well double check. All right, so we'll grab you. At least, yes. Get you rolling. It's assuming we are still okay with doing grass. I mean, the only other thing that would be sort of make some sense at some point would be sugar beets, and we're past the planting time. When it comes time to plant again, we can take that under consideration, but for right now, it definitely seems like grass is the best move. The contract we got oats as well. Yes. We can just combine those all in the same trailer and just empty out what we need for the contract. Getting that planted properly. Yes. All right. You are confused at the moment, so let's go get you unloaded. And get you moved up to field 4. Just for experiment's sake, before I actually get out of here. Just because I'm curious. I assume these don't connect, but again, I have never actually tried. It does connect. Well, that's good information to have. Well, then let's go sell this real quick, because what I'm probably going to do is return this equipment once we're done with field number 4. Well, that is extremely useful information to have, though. I mean, I could keep this to use, I suppose, but I mean, at this point, we might as well just grab a bigger one. This is a pretty small header. Although I will say selling this header might actually pay for the leasing costs for the harvester this year. So that's not too bad. I know we bought this used, so it's not going to be worth that much, but we'll get what we can. And once you take out the 2,600 bucks we just spent on repainting it and repairing it, about 30,000 bucks, and we made 6,000 for it, so that's not too bad. So again, yeah, that basically paid for the harvester. Size is field 4, 2.45 acres or hectacres compared to 19, 2.77. It's actually almost as big as 19 was. So we're going to get way more straw bales than we need. In fact, pretty sure we can skip quite a few contracts going forward. Unless we just want the crop off of them for some reason. Honestly, I'm tempted to just ignore 4 altogether. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need it. I think we got plenty of stuff here. Yeah, I'm going to cancel that one. I think we're going to be fine. Doesn't cost us anything. Doesn't hurt us at all, so seems all right. Okay, we're not going to need the harvester anymore then. So, I mean, I could have gone to harvester and just not done the straw, but honestly, we just don't need it. That 19 was enough to last us quite a while. So, I can return you. Return you. Obviously, got to keep those. I do think this might be the last time we do baling. I feel like we've got to find a way to just maximize this efficiency here. So I got to bale the hay though, come to think of it, right? Or I guess we don't have to bale it. We still have to do all the tedding though and windrowing. Not a lot of bales off our fields, but enough to keep us going with the ones off the contract, so should be good for quite a while still. Oh, I was going to look and see what is the price for 20 again? 137. And then what is it? 70, I think, for the sugar mill. We need like 200,000 bucks just to get those rolling. We're quite a ways off still, unfortunately, but it's theoretically within range. I actually figured out what else we need for chocolate besides sugar and the milk. I don't remember. I feel like there was at least one other ingredient, but I'm suddenly forgetting. was going to use the manure to fertilize that field, the contract field, but I mean, I guess we still need to fertilize our fields too. Probably should start with that. See where that gets us. We'll get one more bale, but we'll get I don't think we'll get another one after that, unfortunately. But I guess we'll gather it up just because it's here. It will presumably turn into something else if we start gathering up something else. Although it could also just use up like grass to turn into straw, or to keep as straw. I think it's whatever ends up being the most percentage-wise. Well, in this case, it would be most likely the grass or the hay, whichever ends up being. This is ours, right? Yeah. This is our baler. Alright, so that's done. Grab this trailer, finish loading it, figure out where we're going to put this. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. Honestly, we could probably put it right here, as long as there's room to go around behind it. Not sure the time. Okay, I'm gonna pick up these bells between episodes. When we come back, we will obviously finish seeding this up, work on that contract, anything else we got to do, and go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.